It sounds a bit like the streetcar controversy. A new city council is being asked to overturn a decision by the old one. And this issue involves transportation as well, but it's cars instead of streetcars and bikes. Local 12 News reporter Jeff Hirsh joins us now live from along Central Parkway with a dispute about a proposed bike lane. Jeff.
Well, good evening. It's hard to disagree in principle with a bike lane, right? It's good exercise, it's good for the environment, and you're going green. Course. But some business owners here along Central Parkway are a little concerned about a proposed bike lane that would go basically right here and on the other side along Central Parkway. These business owners think it's going to cost them some green, and so the new city council is being asked to undo a decision by the old city council and come up with a compromise. Bike riders along Central Parkway have two choices right now: share the sidewalk and worry about hitting pedestrians, or share the road and worry about cars hitting you.
Well, I think it's really important that we have good bike lanes in Cincinnati, especially ones that are buffered and not just shared roads, because I think bicyclists feel very unsafe driving in urban areas with people kind of cutting them off, and especially with parked cars, it's really easy to get hit by a door. The previous city council approved a bike lane on Central Parkway, which would ultimately go from Plum Street downtown up to Cincinnati State. But some business owners along Central Parkway say that plan would hurt them.
I'm not an anti-bike path person. I own two bikes and ride myself. I just think that restricting a major artery into the city is a bad idea. Tim Haynes bought an old rundown building a few years ago, fixed it up, and now has 60 people working there in his company, Relocation Strategies, and in others. Haynes is worried that his investment will be hurt by the proposed bike lane configuration, because both driving there and parking there will be a mess. So here's how it would work. This is currently the parking lane. That would become the bike lane. You go out into what's the middle lane now. I'm going to get killed here if I don't watch out. This would be the parking lane, and you go out here. This would be the driving lane. One driving lane each way on Central Parkway for most of the day. I made it. I didn't get killed. The new plan does allow 2 lanes of inbound traffic in the morning rush hour and 2 lanes outbound in the evening. But other than that, it kind of becomes a backcountry road in the big city.
Central Parkway is a major artery into downtown, in and out of downtown. And going from 4 lanes to 2 is going to be very problematic to commuters.
The mayor is hoping for a compromise, so are business owners.
Personally, I think the best plan is to run the bike path right down the uncared for 12-foot berm that is here,
which would preserve parking next to the curb, 2 lanes of traffic each way on Central Parkway, and a place for cyclists.
We've gone as far as to offer to put benches and a bike repair station here if the city would embrace that.
Now, the bike lane plan was unanimously approved by the previous city council. It would take 5 votes for the new council to undo that, and then of course if they undo it, the question is, what do they put, if anything, in its place? Live along Central Parkway and over the Rhine, Jeff Hirsh, Local 12 News.
Gutsy stand up, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Looked like that video game Frogger for a moment there.
I like to make life exciting. What can I tell you?
I'm glad you did on this one. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay.
There will be a public hearing on Monday afternoon to discuss the bike path question, 2 o'clock at City Hall.